Why do so many people struggle to create change? Why do people set goals, repeat affirmations, visualize success, and yet remain the same? Perhaps the problem is not intention. Perhaps the problem is energy. Most people understand intention, and intention is a direction, a choice, a possibility, a vision of what we want to create. The problem is intention alone is often weak because intention is the language of the mind. But transformation requires more than the mind, it requires the body. Now imagine trying to launch a rocket. The destination is important, but a destination without fuel goes nowhere. Intention is the distillation, emotion is the fuel, and without fuel, the journey never begins. Now think about how many people say, I want to be healthy, I want to be successful, I want to be confident, I want to be peaceful, but underneath those intentions, they continuing feeling fear, stress, doubt, frustration, lack. And the body keeps receiving those emotional instructions. Now understand something important. The body listens to emotion more than words. You can repeat a positive thought 1,000 times, but if the emotional state remain unchanged, the body continues learning the emotion, not the words. Now imagine someone saying, I am confident while feeling insecure. I am abundant while feeling lack. I am healthy while feeling fear. Which signal becomes stronger? Usually the emotion, because emotion gives energy to thought. Emotion gives life to intention. Emotion transforms information into experience. Now perhaps this is why lasting information feels difficult. People try to think their way into a new future while emotionally rehearsing the past. The mind wants change, the body wants familiarity, and the body often wins because the body has memorized emotional patterns. Now imagine a different approach. Imagine creating a clear intention, a vision, a possibility, a future, and then intentionally generating the emotions that belong to that future. Not waiting for success to feel gratitude, feeling gratitude first. Not waiting for freedom to feel peace, feeling peace first. Not waiting for love to feel connection, feeling connection first. Now something remarkable begins happening. The mind and body stop sending opposite messages. The intention and the emotion becomes aligned. The signal becomes coherent. Now think about a laser. Ordinary light scatters. Its energy moves in many directions. But a laser is powerful because its energy becomes organized, focused, coherent. The same principle applies internally. When thought and emotion moves in different directions, energy becomes scattered. When thought and emotion align, energy becomes focused. Now the body begins learning a different future, not through imagination alone, but through emotional experience. Now let us consider why this matters. Most people spend years emotionally rehearsing what they don't want. They rehearse worry, failure, rejection, loss, embarrassment, stress. And every rehearsal strengthens those patterns. Now imagine rehearsing something different: possibility, confidence, trust, gratitude, freedom, compassion, again and again and again. Eventually, the body begins accepting those states as familiar, and familiarity changes behavior. Behavior changes choices, choices changes outcomes. Now understand this carefully. This is not about magical thinking, it is about pretending. It is not about denying reality. It is about recognizing that internal states influence external actions, and external actions influence external results. Everything begins with state. Now think about the most inspiring people you have met. Often they were not simply intelligent. They carried a different energy, a different presence, a different emotional states. People felt it, not because they were perfect, but because they were aligned. Their thoughts and emotions were moving in the same direction. Now perhaps this is what true coherence really means. The heart supporting the vision, the body supporting the future, the emotions supporting the intention. No longer divided, no longer conflicted, no longer sending mixed signals. Now imagine waking up tomorrow, the same world, the same circumstances, but a different internal signal, a different emotional environment, a different relationship with possibility. That single shift changes perception, and perception changes behavior, and behavior changes reality. Because reality is not shaped by intention alone, nor by emotion alone. It is shaped when intention and emotion becomes one coherent message. Perhaps that is the energy that shapes reality, not force, not control, not a struggle, but alignment. The alignment of thought, emotion, heart, brain, and identity. And when that alignment becomes consistent, transformation stops feeling impossible and starts becoming inevitable.